Okay, hello and welcome everybody. This is a introduction video plus a video of the series I'll be doing for the channel. But basically, I am here to say I'm Ksam187. I'm one of the mods or admins for Collective Gamer Nation, which is a community channel which me and a few others have started. We've got Jeffco, Snow Chill, Dragonheart, Kadrix and a few others to name. There's quite a few, to be honest. You've probably seen the videos already on the channel. The series I'll be covering, as you can see here, is a mod impressions, and today's video will be covering the Clovis, Origio, Europae mod for Total War Tiller. So to start off with, I'm going to be doing some mods for Rome 2 and Total War Tiller. I should be doing some other ones for Civ 5, XCOM, Enemy Unknown, other types of strategy games, even Civ Beyond Earth, may potentially do one on. I've got a few that I've got in the works, or what I could potentially do. These videos won't be a regular thing, as in like every week kind of thing like that, but obviously I'll be uploading it as much as I possibly can, in between obviously doing work on my other channels that I've got as well. So the kind of content you'll probably see is stuff that I will create myself, as in I will look for some mods and then do it like that. But obviously if you guys want to get involved, and obviously in later episodes, if you tell me games that you like and obviously mods that you play on them games, if I've got it myself on Steam or PlayStation, depending on how it's going to work now with Fallout 4 for example having mods, obviously I'll be able to cover them and do video. So just leave them in the description or comment section below, and then obviously I'll get to it and have a look and see if I can do a video on it. Okay, so today's video we'll be covering Clovis, and this basically gets you different start positions for some of the existing factions already in Total War Tiller, and it also adds some factions as well. So let's go over the list. We're going to go through all of them, and then I'm just going to load up the campaign screen. This one shouldn't have too many added factions, as in unit factions. Units for the factions, sorry, completely got that wrong. But what this will entail is obviously if you've got other mods which puts units into the game, then you can obviously do that. So there you go. So start off position we've got is for the Saxons, is over here on the right hand side. Frankish Kingdom, these are pretty much going to be the same as the vanilla game anyways, but obviously they just changed it a little bit. We've got the Alamans, Burgundians, which you get in the DLC, well the culture pack, but this gives it for you. Kingdom of Italy, which is obviously a new one. This is where the Western Roman Empire typically would be, but obviously they're not. And then we've got the Langobards. For the Celts, we got the Caledonians, the Picts right in the north in Scotland, Aberdonians in Ireland. We've got the Great Migrators, the Ostrogothic Kingdom, Vandalic Kingdom. This is where they obviously settle. This is, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, this is actually set 100 years after Attila, Total War Attila, so hence why they've already settled instead of them being obviously a nomadic tribe. You can obviously play them in the latest expansion, not the desert one, but the one before that, where the Vandals have settled. So you get a general idea, but this mod was done before that expansion come out. You've got the Alans. This is a new faction. The Scalavians, which again, the placeholders you can see here. And then we've got the Visigothic Kingdom. They're probably going to be migratory, I would assume, if it's stuff like that, and if not, they've got one settlement. May actually try and see what they look like, so we may go into the campaign map for these guys. Just done that. The Nomadic tribes, you still got, well, it's supposed to be the Huns, but they're not called that. It's the Kertigers, which again was just 100 years afterwards, because the Huns had been defeated at that point. Roman Empire, we've got Britain. Again, this would be different to the vanilla game. This is more of a rebel faction, again as you see placeholder. The Kingdom of Soissons, which is obviously in France. Again, this is not in the vanilla game, so this is a new faction. Probably might go into the campaign map for them as well. Got the Roman Empire, which is the Eastern Roman Empire. The Western Roman Empire had been taken out at that point. You got the Hephatite Empire, which is kind of like Persians. And then you've got the Sassanid Empire, which again they've just changed roughly where they are, but they've pretty much got most of the areas that they have in the game as well. This is probably a cool one to look at. And then we've got Norsemen, we've got the Utes, or Jutes, a Gotar, which again is probably like the Gates, but they just changed the name for it. And then they've got the Danes. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the Sclavians, Kingdom of Susan, and then we're probably going to, we might as well check these guys out, the Hephalite Empire. We're going to see if there's any new units, but I doubt it. I haven't put any mods on for it either, so it's probably not going to work out like that. But anyways, I'll see you all on the campaign map. Okay, we are now on the campaign map. They have one settlement, which is Romula, and you obviously have one set of armies, forces, yep. In the surrounding area you have Gepids, Danteans, obviously we've got, these are pretty much the Huns, but obviously he's changed it around. Kertigers and Eurigers, they're obviously going to be rampaging through here and then going towards the Roman Empire as well. And that is it for that. So let's have a quick look at the units and we'll see what funds you start with. 2,915. Food is quite low, so obviously you'd build that up. So that's who gets more troops. Okay, standard Germanic levies, so no real changes here. Germanic bows, you get general gist. Okay, let's look at research, if that's changed at all. Artisan, Germanic warband, yeah, so these are going to follow in the footsteps of the Germanic tribes and stuff like that. But these are the Sclavians. Okay, so that is where they are, that's where they situate. Obviously if you want to play this faction and you've never been able to play them before and you want a different starting area, this is obviously the faction for you. Obviously you start off a little bit of less cash, one settlement, typical kind of Rome 2 starting off area, one settlement and you expand and you go from there. You'd obviously take out these guys, take out Petrova, and then you've got the whole province to yourself. You've got a resource, two resources actually, and obviously you can start expanding, maybe defending against the Huns that are coming, because that's desolate there, for example. And then, yeah. Okay, we're going to go over to the Susan faction, which is the French one in Normandy, and then we're going to go over to the Persian Empire. I forget the name of it, but the one which looks like the Persian Empire kind of area. We'll see what they are, and where they start, and location and money, and that kind of stuff. Okay, and see you all for the second faction. Okay, and we're on the campaign map for the Kingdom of Susan, which, according to obviously this, is a break-off faction of the Roman Empire. You've got Kingdom Italy, Kingdom Susan, Britain, and a few other things, but this is like the remnants of the Western Roman Empire. You start off with 3 settlements, both things. Yeah, so this is a different province. Pardon me. You start off with a very small army. As you can see here, obviously, like I said, this is remnants of the Western Roman Empire, so you have the cohorts. You're already at war with the Franks. They've got 2 settlements here that you can see. So you'd obviously try and take them out so you can get the full province, as you can see there. So you'd have to be very offensive this one. You start off with less money as well. You're friends with the Visigoth Kingdom, so we're going to quickly check that out. Got the Alemans near us, they don't like us, the Angles, the Avars, which are obviously miles away, Basques, which is like Spanish, Britain you semi-friendly with, Burgundians, Caledonians, I do not know what that is, East Anglia Rice and Catavea Rice, Abdanians, obviously war with the Frankish, there's loads you can see here, Kingdom of Italy, Gotar, the Picts, friendly with the Roman Empire, the Eastern Roman Empire, Swabian Kingdom, Visigoths, etc, etc. So there's quite a few people you could probably potentially trade with at the beginning to boost your money up. You obviously build the settlement up, first thing. You got food, and then just probably just on some troops. You only get spears at the moment. And then we'll just quickly look at the research as well. Yeah, so this is just the Western Roman Empire reskin, as you can see. But obviously different faction, different area, and obviously you got different outcomes as well. You don't have like 20 settlements like you would with the Western Roman Empire and then everyone's attacking you. This is, you could deal with the Franks first and then you build yourself up and then potentially take out some other factions. So this is for this, and then we're going to go over to the third and final one. I'll see you all in that campaign. Okay, and we are on the third and final faction. This one I cannot pronounce, so I just call them the Persians. They're pretty much settled in the area of where Parthia would be in Rome 2. Looks like you've already got a few enemies as well, which are probably the friends of the Sassanid Empire, and then you probably attack them as well. You actually start off with 2 army stacks with these guys, and they are full, well, nearly full. Got the Eastern Bows, Eastern Mounted Warriors, Eastern Cataphracts, Indian Elephants. Then obviously you've got Sassanid, this is Sassanid Empire reskin as well. Eastern Levy, Eastern Bows, and again Eastern Mounted Warriors. You start off with quite a few troops, obviously not the best, but money wise 1800, you've got 4000 to spend, and you can build up industry and stuff like that. And you've got very clean areas, so you can probably build it up. As you can see here, sanitation is very high. You'd build this up, so you've got money coming in, that's not a problem. You've got something to trade as well. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, Royal Eastern Spears, Eastern Bowmen. So you get a generalist, Lakamid Scouts, and then let's have a look at the diplomacy. Okay, your war with Iria, Armenia, Atropatani, Makran. Yeah, so your war with Sassanid Empire. So all the satrapies of the Sassanid Empire you are at war with. So you start off with these 2, and then you build it up. You're friends with these guys, and you are trading, so that you obviously get some cash from that. Let's see how much you actually are getting. Trade. 240, so you can build it up. Obviously once you start attacking, getting these settlements, you can obviously expand and go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. This is just a little taste of what kind of stuff I'll be doing on the channel. These are the kind of things I do on my previous channel already anyways. This is obviously to help out the community channel. There will be more mod videos, and obviously please subscribe to the Collective Gamer Nation. Give it some support. There'll be other videos from the other guys that will be covering other things, from Let's Plays to tutorials to obviously how to help your channel and stuff like that, how to create things like thumbnails, etc, etc. People like Dragonheart cover games like H1Z1, kind of multiplayer games. There's loads of stuff that everyone covers, mainly strategy, because that's what our bread and butter and that's where we come from. But if you are, if you like what you sound and what you hear, then by the sound of it and what you hear, then obviously subscribe to it. Please show some support, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you obviously like the mod itself as well, go subscribe to it. It's on the Steam Workshop. I'll leave the link in the description below, and have a nice day. Okay, I'm Ksam187, over and out. See you later. Bye bye.